Hi guys, I hope I flow this through correctly. I was listening to, and I'm not saying this for anybody to judge. If you like, if you don't like, that is your call. I'm a huge fan of Joel Osteen. Paid for Sirius FM radio ripoff theft purely to get his channel exclusively and be able to listen to it on the radio. Anytime I can get some positive, wise thoughts and insight, I like to take it. Life feeds enough negatives into me that it's very, very, very hard to find positives. But going through that, I was extremely convicted by a story he was telling the other day. And I don't know the full thing. I was in the car for a 5-minute drive. I turned it on and we started right at some part of one story, and I got out right at the end of the other. But it hit me very hard. And I'm going to do a terrible job of trying to retell it, because hopefully I'm going to be able to tie this in with the other parts of today's talk. Joel was telling the story, and wherever it began, one of my favorite things to do, and I wish I could do his accent, it makes it work, was to take my son to the toy store. And he goes, whenever I look at him and say, Timmy, whatever his son's name is, we're going to the store, he didn't question, he just got excited. He got excited when we went. And when we got him something, he appreciated it. He was grateful. He goes, he never once looked at me and said, oh no, Dad, I can't go to the store. I don't deserve it. No, I didn't work hard enough on that test. I was mean to my sister. I didn't pick up some trash I saw blowing down the street. I'm not worthy. I can't go to the store and have these things. He goes, no. He went and he had a great time and he rejoiced in it and he loved being given and receiving, because children know how to receive. And he goes, but as adults, we don't. We don't deserve. We're not worthy. We don't have that coming. Have I done enough? Did I get that? And even if we do think we got it and we deserved it, more often than not, we look at it and go, well, was that enough? I'm not sure. I shouldn't have gotten more. Instead of being like a child and receiving, and we block the blessings coming to us. And I go on with that, but that killed me. I am so guilty of that at every level, at a massive, massive level. Now I'm going to flow from that, and I'm going to flow into this. I think one of the most important things, and we've taught this a billion times, guys, is goals that should not have a tag. And goal setting. Write them down. Figure out what they are. There's no better time than the end of a year, heck with New Year's resolutions, New Year's goals. For one thing, a resolution makes you feel like a failure, and then you're not worthy of your stinking goal. And yes, I'm jumping ahead. Don't set something up that's a failure. Set something up that is a potential, is a positive, is creative, is drawing good to you. That if you don't make it, you shot for it, so you're still a winner. Remember the great speech by Teddy Roosevelt about neither of those this poor man is the one that not failed, but the one that didn't get in the arena and all that stuff. Look it up. It's a phenomenal speech. Goals get you there. Goals set there. Goals are something to aim for. Goals are heroes. Goals are achievement. Goals are perfection. Set New Year's goals. Don't set New Year's resolutions. Don't set up for negatives to hit you and go in. Now that said, you write them down. I don't know why it matters. I don't know why it matters, but it does. It really, truly does. Beware of tying yourself to too much of a timeline. Give yourself a timeline with the goal, but don't make it so tight that it becomes a resolution versus a goal. And when you failed and you fall short, don't give up and be crushed. Say, it was a goal. The goal didn't die. If you weigh 210 pounds and your goal is to be 190, and you get down to 205, and then you goofed up on vacation or Sunday or whatever, and you're back to 210, don't beat yourself up, don't cry, don't gain up to 215. The goal didn't die. The goal's still there. It's just as achievable as it was the day before. Get up, dust off, turn around, and go after it. And if you never hit it, it's always there. How cool is that? You always have something to shoot for. You're not like Alexander the Great. You don't have to weep because you conquered them all. You've still got a nation to take down. Goals are fun. Goals are a blessing. Here's your kicker with the goal. Can you receive it? Are you able to let it come? Are you able to succeed? Are you able to handle your psyche talking to you about the fear of when you actually hit it to keep you from self-sabotaging? And yes, we all do it. Now, rotating to the next stage, tone. People often ask me, why can I step in a room, do what I do for a quick shot on sales? It doesn't seem fair, it doesn't make sense, and everything else. One of my other favorite heroes, as y'all know, because I talk about him all the time, Wizard of Ads, Roy Williams, down there in Austin, Texas. And yes, I get to go to another class there in February. But he has a guy that works with him that does, he's a big musician guy. We've traveled for years with whatever band, I don't remember because that's not my cup of tea. But he does this incredible thing of changing from a major to a minor key and dropping it one tone to mellow a song. And he'll take a high energy, upbeat song, keep it exactly the same, nothing but that key change and whatever else the other minor deal is with it, and turns it into the most mellow. It changes everything. Everything. I think one of them he did was, celebrate. Celebrate good times. Come on. The great one? He dropped it down and it became celebrate good times. It became kind of a mellow thing. It was like a funeral dirge. It was a memory. It was like Cat Stevens singing to me back in the 70s. It was so cool. And his whole point is tone matters. Energy matters. The flow you bring to it matters. The confidence you have matters. When you walk in, have the upbeat tone. Walk into a room disco, not Cat Stevens. Walk into the room knowing. Know that you know that you know that you know that you know. Have the absolute confidence and fix the tone. If you don't know how to fix the tone, trick yourself. One of the great sales trainers, I don't know if I like him personally that much, but gosh, sure do like the stuff he does right. Brian Tracy, once upon a time, did a phenomenal little speech on ways to energize, ways to motivate. And he said the most powerful, especially when dealing with a male, is sexual energy. He goes, nothing drives mankind, definitely nothing drives the male side of the species like sexual energy. The things a man will go through to impress a pretty girl, yada, 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 yada. And he went even so far as to say, if you got to keep a Sports Illustrated poster and you flash the, am I offending anybody? I sincerely apologize. My point is, find whatever can give you an energy boost so you're fired up. If you need a Red Bull, grab a Red Bull. I don't care. Find a way to get your energy up because your tone matters. Go into every meeting, every presentation, confident, strong, clear-voiced, knowing you own it. Even if you're going in to get your butt kicked, own the fanny kicking. Serious. I get mine kicked on a regular basis. But by jigger, somehow I win the beating. Know your tone. Now, how do I tie all this together? Hopefully. When you set your goals with a winning tone. Set your goals with the ability to receive. Set your voice, set your energy, set your mind, set your attitude 100% to a positive. If you pick a goal and don't believe you deserve it, you're not going to hit it. I don't mean, we have to believe. Goal's something that on its core surface should not be easy. There's a certain part of you that doesn't believe. So believe you're worthy and let it come. Let me ask you a question. Why does somebody dumber than you, not as attractive as you, with nowhere near the insight, experience, training, wisdom, work ethic, Christian character, or whichever religion you wish to hang on to, why do they succeed over you? Is it because they started with a little more money from daddy? Oh, whatever. Too many billionaires out there started with a whole lot less than you did. Why? Because they go to a better school? Ding! Quite often, yes. A guy that goes to prep school versus a guy that goes to inner city school is almost always going to be more successful, at least financially. Why? He expects it. Why is this guy not? Because he expects this. What tone did you take to your goals? Because I tell you the truth, both of them looked up with the positive tone, with the belief, with the receiving attitude of a child, that it can come to me, that I do deserve it, that I am worthy, if only for being alive and filled with love and willing to receive that incredibly generous gift. And has the right attitude and tone and set said goal. This guy will surpass this one 1 billion times. Why are the most powerful, the most successful, the most wealthy as a rule ones that started from here versus ones that started from here? Because there was something unique that happened in their life that made them believe they could have it and they deserved it. Have the right tone, set your dreams and goals. Walk into every meeting you have knowing where it's going to go. Be positive and loving and be willing to receive. And by the way, you know what I love about that word receive? It doesn't have a selfish side. If I do a sales presentation to you and I am willing to receive the blessing of you signing, you becoming a client, where's the negative? There is none. I can't do that. That's not a blessing. That's not good. That's not love. I can't take advantage of you and receive that. It's a very cool attitude to have to me. Hope this helped. Hope it made sense. If it didn't, thanks for staying with me the whole time anyway. God bless, guys. Have a great day.